And we're live.
And we're live. It took ages this time. The
I
last
know.
few weeks.
We're just sitting there like.
Last few weeks, I clicked the button. It's just gone. Bing. You're live. Pressed it today, and it's just like nothing happened for ages. We just sat here like, what? Anyway, we're bang on time. So welcome everybody.
Yes. Hello.
To our Sunday hangout. Yeah. And as the title says, we have some tat to show you.
Yeah.
First time.
I haven't seen any of this tat yet, so apart from what was in the video.
You did see the video that I put out yesterday. Some of you may have seen some of this in that video, but I've since had a brief little window to look some of it up. We've been at my sister's house for her twins' birthday party all afternoon. Came back and it's been a bit of, as usual, mad rush to try and look up some of this stuff to give you an idea of what's worth what, but I haven't managed to get through all of it. So we're going to show you. That is the plan, but I have a few things to talk about first. First off, we want to say hi to Zahir and Beck and Steve and congratulate them on the fantastic show that they put on when Zahir shaved his head. It was fun, wasn't it?
It was good fun.
And the amount they've raised, I don't know what the total is now, but if you haven't seen it, go to Zahir and Beck's channel and watch the video. It's hilarious. On the night, they got past £2,000 raised, which is phenomenal. They never imagined it would get that far.
Oh, Zahir's here.
Is Zahir there?
Yeah.
Hi, mate. How's the cold head? How did you fare up? They went for a walk earlier, I believe. So
yeah, and he was hatless. So.
With no hat. I was just saying to Zahir that it was fantastic to be part of that. Hats off to you guys. For doing it. If you guys haven't seen the video, go over and watch it. If you haven't donated, please do. I believe the fund is still open. You can still donate.
Yeah, you can.
So pop over to Zahir's channel. There'll be links over there. Yeah, but it was a privilege to be part of that. It was so much fun.
Yeah.
I think sounds okay. I didn't ask the chat. Let me just dip into.
People aren't saying that we're miming tonight, so hopefully it's okay.
So here says no jacket potato tonight. No, I'm not going bald tonight. Don't panic, everyone. I'm keeping my hair on for the meantime. If I just scroll back to the beginning, say a few hellos. First in tonight was
BCT, and then who are we? BP? No. I don't know how. What do you call him?
BCP.
BCP. Sorry.
Bum crack picker.
All right.
Get with it.
Get with it. I'm not very with it. Peter Ray, Ben Smith, Jason Entwistle. Who else is in? Will You Take Less? Chris Newton. So hi guys.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for joining us.
Lots of people popping in to say hi. Yep. Patrick's in there as well. Butterfly. So welcome to our regular Sunday show. If you're new to our channel, we buy and sell secondhand stuff on eBay and Amazon. It's what we do for a living.
I've just noticed that Janet Plant is in there. She follows us. She's in the chat and she follows us on our reselling page as well.
Hi there.
So
yeah, I was just saying, if you're new to these, the Sunday ones, it's just a general chat. If we've got stuff to share that we picked up, we share it, and we do have a bit of a haul. So that's what we're going to do today, is share some stuff. I also need to say a shout out to Carla. I don't know if she's watching or if she's in the chat. Carla knows that I wear Converse, and I did actually put a message.
It's not a secret, is it? You kind of tell everyone.
Yeah. Well, I actually asked on the Tat Chat if anybody had any size 10 Converse, because mine are all wearing out. Carla found some in a charity shop, picked them up from me. I haven't actually worn these yet. Really nice blue ones. So thank you so much for sending those over. Really appreciate that. And I need to do another big thank you. If you're in the Tat Chat group, you may have seen I was trying to, I was going to list. Do you want to grab it? Actually, it's right there. I was trying to list a vintage Guess Who. This is like the first edition, 79 or something. And unfortunately, I was missing Herman and Joe. So I put a message on the Tat Chat, and amazingly, several people offered to send me the cards. And in the end, it was Adrian who sent me the cards, but I need to thank Matthew, George and Carla again for offering me the cards, because I now can complete it. So thank you so much, Adrian. If you want it, watching, there's Joe. These are the first edition ones that have a plain white background. You can get them that have like a sort of graded background. And the pictures,
I've not seen those, I don't think.
Yeah, they look very similar, but they're slightly different. And then there's my Herman. There you go. So yeah, you sent them in a little card. He said, "Hi Nick, really pleased to help you out and return the favour, as it were. Finding your YouTube channel has completely changed my life, and for that I am so grateful. Best wishes, Adrian."
Oh, that's really well appreciated.
Thank you so much. Yeah, that was lovely to receive that. And thanks for the cards. I can now list that as a complete game. Happy days.
Yes.
Also, I don't know if my sister Katie is watching, but I've just seen the message you sent. Look at that. They've just redone their floor in their house.
No, that's fabulous.
It looks awesome. Yeah, anyway. Right. Off on a
Everyone would be
tangent.
really interested in that.
Also need to give out a shout out to Daniel. I don't know if Daniel's going to be watching this. If you saw the vlog we did,
I expect he'll be in bed.
He will, but he might watch it later, especially if I tell him I mention him. If you saw the vlog I put up yesterday where I went to a jumble sale with one of my other sisters, Alison. So thanks for being in that as well, Alison, if you're watching. Daniel appeared in the video, and he's got his own fan club already, I'm sure. I know Monty.
He's very cute.
So yeah, thanks for taking part in that, Daniel. Really appreciate it. Right, that's all my list of things.
Your list of things. Right.
Yeah. Did you have any points of interest before we start?
No, you went off to a jumble sale yesterday and a tabletop sale, and I missed out.
Tell everyone what you were doing.
Oh, I was at Wembley Arena. I was went to a thing. It's a girl guiding concert called The Big Gig, and there were acts like Pixie Lott and Ella Eyre and 5 After Midnight, Louisa Johnson. It was a really good day. Had 27 teenage girls in our care.
I need to get a drink of water. Carry on.
Okay.
Carry on.
You're doing that on purpose.
You hate it when I leave you. I'll leave you in these wonderful people's company every 1 minute.
Yeah, and it was a really good day, and I'm going to forget what I'm saying now. So yeah, I didn't manage to get to the jumble sale. So Nick went with Alison, and then I watched the vlog back later, and it was just really weird seeing Alison sitting there where I'm normally sitting, and it was just odd. Shouting, keep going. I was just saying it was really odd seeing Alison sitting there, because I'm so used to us going and making vlogs and stuff when we go to jumble sales.
Yeah.
And I had a really, really good day. It was really good fun, but I felt like I'd missed out. It's a bit FOMO when I got home. FOMO. But if any of you watch like big YouTubers and stuff like Casper Lee, Jack Maynard, they were actually presenting the concert last night, which was really good fun.
And what's his name? Kemp.
Yeah, and Roman Kemp as well. And yeah, and I got a bit excited about Casper Lee because I quite like him. Not in that way. I just like his vlogs. And and the other leaders were like, "Who? What? Where?"
I'm the only YouTuber in your life.
Then I had to explain to them because they didn't know that I made YouTube videos. And so.
Oh, you had that weird conversation with some of the adults.
Oh yeah, because one of the leaders said, "He can't make any money from that." I was like, "Yeah, he's a millionaire."
You can if you're as big as Casper Lee.
Yeah.
If you like us, not really.
No, we don't.
Yeah, so you had a good day though.
It was a really good day.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
And as Andrea said, while she was up in London with a coach full of girl guides, I was swanning around the county buying tat, which leads us on. Well, let's dip in the chat before we get going, see if there's any questions or messages we want to read out. Oh God, lots of chat. Did you hear on the news? This is Bumcrack Picker. Did you hear on the news about the cargo ship getting stranded in Margate? The Irish captain told the Coast Guard they'd forgot to put the handbrake on. Handbrake on a boat. Okay.
Okay. Is that a joke?
I believe so. One man right. Oh my God, it's Nick and Andrea. Who were you expecting?
I don't know.
Maybe me and Alison.
We're usually here at 8 o'clock on a Sunday
night. Lots of people popping in. Cave Girl is in there. Sam, Paul, Polishek. Hi there. Gary, Neil. Welcome. Just scrolling down. Tut tut on the hall, Nick. I hope Andrea told you off.
On the hall?
This hall.
Oh.
Well, we're supposed to not be sourcing.
No, you're not supposed to be.
Well, we make an exception for.
We're going to another jumble sale next week.
For jumble sales, we are going to another one next week. Jumble sales are they're just so much fun, and I was quite reserved. I could have bought. I left behind some vintage stereo stuff. I left behind. There was an outboard motor there that looked really interesting. Sure, I could have made money on it. Left it behind. There was a big Technics stack system I could have bought. Left it behind. So I was quite good, really, bulk wise, but it was fun to pick up a few bits. Right, let me get to the end of the chat. Blah 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 blah. Wow, oh my god, it just jumped.
It's a completely different chat. You know, it's like a separate chat going on, isn't it?
I'm getting notifications coming in now. Right, there's a quick question I'll look at from Blitz. Question, Nick, how long did it take you to sort out your mega haul? My haul I posted in the chat yesterday is taking forever, and I feel like I've not even made a dent in it. I've not seen the post. I've been so busy. Have you seen what mega haul that is?
I haven't looked at it, I'm afraid.
If you're talking about the one where we had the van load of new gear, it didn't actually take that long because it wasn't that many lines of stock, was it?
Yeah, most of it was multiples, wasn't it?
Yeah, and a lot of the bulk was like a couple of hundred tripods, you know, and that was only 3 lines of stock. So it didn't take too long. We had it all sorted and listed within a week.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I'll have to have a look and find out what your haul was. All right, let me keep scrolling to the end.
Chrissy said that my dress is nice. Thank you, Chrissy.
Thank you very much. No one compliments me on my hoodies, do they?
No.
No. By the way, I'm sorry if I'm sniffing. I've had an allergic reaction today to God knows what, and my eyes have been streaming. I've been having sneezing fits, and my nose is constantly running. So if I'm blowing my nose and sniffing, I apologise.
Is that from the cider you had last night?
It's either a reaction to cider, which I sometimes get.
Yeah, or it might be dust from the.
It could be just the dust stuff from this lot. I have dust allergies, and I buy and sell.
It's allergic to everything, pretty much. Yeah.
Cats set me off.
Yeah.
So if I sniff and blow my nose, sorry guys. Yeah. Right.
Well, somebody said they couldn't watch your video because you sniffed too much.
I did a video once, I don't know when, and yeah, somebody commented, I had to switch off. You were sniffing. I'm like, I've got allergies. All right, deal with it.
Yeah, so sorry if we offend people with Nick's sniffing.
Yeah, I'll try not to.
Mind you do like sniffing things on a tangent. There's always a joke about.
That's Zahir. You're getting me and Zahir confused.
They joke about you sniffing things as well.
Whatever. I just noticed Karen, no cross, just more, said Daniel was fantastic.
Oh, he was. He's the cutest.
Another Daniel fan. I saw him at at the Twins party, and I told him he had fans.
He was just like, yeah.
He's like, yeah, I'm more popular than you, Nick. Okay.
Yeah, you were like, do you know that you're famous now? It's like.
He's so funny. Daniel's a legend. Oh, see, we started something now. Damn it. Okay. Gary's in there, says hi Nick and Andrea, and chat late as doing packaging. Oh, still working. Wow. Gary never stops, I swear.
Karen says I'll have to go charity shop hunting to make up for it. I'll tell you something, I'm itching for it because I haven't done it for so long. I keep thinking, it's like a craving, isn't it?
Yeah. Peter's just asked, would I bundle up Yu-Gi-Oh cards as I need to sell them on? I probably would. You can pull out rares and super rares, but you know, I would probably bundle up and get rid. Maybe pull out a couple of rares. Depends how far you want to take it.
People are asking where Monty is. He's right behind us.
Monty's
actually.
here.
Yeah.
He's sat right there, wagging his tail. I can't get to the end of the chat. There's so much. Nick and his finger tapping was the worst in past vids. Did I tap my fingers?
It's probably a nervous thing.
Yeah. Sorry. I'm allergic to X Factor.
I'm not. I love it.
She loves it. I can't stand it. It's great in our house. Yeah, I sit there slagging it off and winding them up, don't I?
You do.
Right, I've got to the end of the chat. I'll just read. Karen says, I went sourcing Thursday, Friday, and yesterday now to get listing.
Yeah, Karen's
Monday.
been doing so well this week. She's like listed everything she had. So she deserves it.
Yeah.
I don't deserve it. I've still got a huge backlog.
Yeah. How was your week in TAT?
How was my week in TAT? Not as productive as I wanted it to be because I've had so much guide admin to deal with for the weekend.
Yeah.
It's like a full-time job in itself. So now that that's all over and we haven't got so much to do, yeah, hopefully we'll have a more productive week, because I can't get it done in the evening. I just, you know, I tried to get it done in the evening, but there's so much to do, it spills over, and then all day long there's just messages coming through from parents and leaders. And
I don't think anyone appreciates how much time you lose to gardening. It's
no,
like,
especially when there's a big event like that.
and when we work from home, that's money.
I know, and people don't appreciate that. One of our guide leaders offered me a job as a nanny the other day, and I said, "You do realise I have my own business?" She's like, "Yeah, but are you sure? Because you could earn a bit extra money." I'm like, "No, I've got plenty enough to do. Thank you very much."
Yeah. And my week was spent mostly sending off FBA, sorting, testing, cleaning, packaging, ready for FBA. Dave just said, "Is everything at Amazon now for Christmas?" No, we're quite a way off.
We need to get that.
I think I've done
sorted this week.
8 15 kilo boxes, and I've probably got another.
I'm looking forward to helping you with some of it.
4 or 5. Oh yeah,
the Amazon stuff.
Oh well, you can help if you like.
Well, we've got stuff that's fun stuff in the attic.
Oh, there's more stuff in the attic to go up. Well, that might go up. I'm not sure what we're doing with that yet.
Yeah, well, we'll have a look at it.
Yeah.
It might go on eBay.
Anyway, we need to start sharing tack because we're a quarter of an hour in. The shelves are filling up again. No, they're not. Oh, well, a little bit. Well, I bought all of this, so yeah.
Yeah, they are.
Speaking of which, right, let's start before, or else we'll just waffle. Okay. So I went to a tabletop sale, a local one, and picked up a few bits. This, I think I did briefly look it up. Can't remember numbers on this. I don't think it's as good as I'd hoped. I paid £4 for this, which is a DAB radio. It's by Kit Sound, which I don't think is a particularly high-end make at all. I think it's quite a sort of cheap version of a DAB radio. It's not new, but it looks like it's hardly used. It's all in its like packaging and bags inside. Can't remember what value's in it. Maybe 15, 20 quid. Not great for a DAB. So that wasn't epic. These are quite cool. These are, what would you call them? Like armbands.
Oh, yeah.
But they're like solid float ones. These are by Zogs, which if you bought Zogs stuff for your kids, you know how expensive it can be. There you go. And they come in pairs, obviously. Yeah. And they were 50.
Really different, aren't they?
Yeah, and they were 50p a pair, and I've seen people selling them, you know, in bundles of like 2 pairs for tenner and beyond.
Yeah.
And whatever. So yeah, what did I pay? 1, 2, 4. No, 50p. Well, £2. And I'll probably do a couple of bundles. I might even sell them as pairs. I need to do a bit more research. So they were good. Oops. They were from that first tabletop sale. I've got a load of media that I'll just whiz through. I don't know how interested people will be. Well, you can talk a bit about this. I got this, I think it was in the Jumble Haul, because I remembered you talking about this way back when. There is one of these. Well, you explain.
Yeah, well, we did look this up and there's not much value in it, but this is the original 1995 release, and actually we found the receipt in it, and it was purchased, I don't know if you can see that, on the day of release. But anyway, that doesn't add any value to it. But
they
for collectors, there are 2 different versions of this. The original release has got the unedited "They Don't Care About Us" on it, and they reissued it a few years later when there was a bit of a hoo-ha about whether it was racist. It's not, by the way, but some people thought that some of the lyrics were anti-Semitic.
Yeah, so they edited some of the lyrics.
Yeah, they edited it and reissued it. So collectors tend to want the earlier version because you get the unedited version.
Yeah,
They Don't Care About Us on it, which is what that is.
So for a while, these were fetching, you know, a higher price, but I think the moment's gone.
Yeah, I think it has.
So these are, I was trying to get 5 for £2, so I chucked it in. Yeah. And when you're paying, what's that, 5 for £2, 40p? It's like, yeah, even if it just ends up in the car.
I've already got one.
By the way, Andrea is a massive Jacksons fan, anything Jacksons. So yeah. Some stuff for FBA is a sealed CD there. I'm going to send in at a tenner. This is like a self-help stress thing.
Louise Hay died a few weeks back.
Louise Hay died. Oh, she's like a self-help?
Yeah, she founded Hay House publishing company.
Oh, best-selling author.
Yeah.
Anyway, oh, that's a shame. So Amazon FBA prices these. I'm going to shoot for £7 on that. A sealed God Rock album that I'm going to shoot for a tenner on. Classical one, I'll go for a tenner. This is Jane Austen's Persuasion Naxos audiobook. These are all in that 5 for £2 jumble thing. I'm going to go for a tenner on that. War of the Worlds, I might actually keep this, but FBA I could probably get a tenner out of it.
And that's nice because that's the original double version of it.
It's really nice. Yeah.
As in, it's not the slimline version.
No, it's the unabridged, the whole shebang. But from the media I got at the Jumble Sale, the star find that was in the video with Daniel was the snow leopard. Well, Daniel went, "It's a cat," and then he cleverly went, "Well, it's a snow leopard." It's Mac OS 10 sealed in its packet. eBay, they go for 20 to 30, but I'll probably send it into Amazon if it's not restricted, where I'll shoot for about 50.
Well, Peter Ray just said, that's a CD I've been looking for, Nick, the Michael Jackson one.
Oh, okay. PM me and we'll sort it out if you want it, mate. Excellent. Okay. That is a dud. I don't know if I just scanned it and then misread the numbers, but it's not worth bothering with. And then a few that I got at the tabletop sale. This one is a bit of a question mark. It's a Rick Wakeman album, The Gospels. On Amazon, the cheapest is £87. There's hardly any sales history, so I don't know. And on eBay, I couldn't find anything like it. So more research needed. Rick Wakeman stuff I have picked up in the past and done well on, so it might just be an obscure thing. But yeah, don't know if that's a cracker or not. Specials live at the BBC sessions, I'm going to go for £20 FBA on that. I think it's just because it's discontinued, because that was a mid-price album. Sigur Rós Tack, I should get about a tenner on Amazon for that. This is really nice. This is a limited edition, the red version of Deftones White Pony, which was strictly limited. I can't. Oh, here you go. Numbered limited edition, limited to 50,000.
Oh, that's cool. You had that album, didn't you?
I had this, yeah, back in the day. So yeah, that's good. I did eBay. I've seen them sell up to 22 and beyond. That's not showing. There you go. So that's. I might price a bit higher near Christmas, but that was really nice to find. The CDs at the those ones that I got at the tabletop sale, they were £1 each, including this, which is lovely. This is PS1 loaded, bit of a classic shooter. I'm going to go FBA for about 20 on that one. That was £1 again. And then there were some DVDs at the same tabletop sale, different tabletop. This Brian Sewell, is that how you say his name? Brian Sewell. No Grand Tour is good. I'm going to go, what did I say? I'm going to aim for 15 FBA on that. This was a different stall for 10p. It's the complete first season. I think there's 4 DVDs in there of Sabrina the Teenage Witch. Now, who remembers that? I remember watching that. Well, yeah, it wasn't really my generation, but
very 90s. My brother used to watch it.
Yeah, I think maybe my younger sisters watched it. Anyway, not worth a great deal, but from 10p, I'm going to shoot for about £7 on that. A couple of sealed ones, which, I mean, check out the prices. 50p for sealed True Detective, which I should get about a tenner for. And what's this one? Boss, never heard of it. Again, I should get about £10 on Amazon.
Oh, Anne Hamilton said that Louise Hay would have been 91 today.
Wow.
Yeah.
She didn't look that old on the cover of that CD.
No, that was quite old.
Quite an old one.
Yeah, but I do love her books.
Yeah. And talking of like vintage TV, who used to watch Quantum Leap?
Oh, I loved that.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched a few.
That religiously.
They used to rerun it like on Sundays or something, didn't they? Is it like midday?
I think so, but I watched it when it was on originally. So
this is the ultimate complete series on 27 discs. It's factory sealed, and they were only wanting, I don't know if you're going to see that, £2.50. Amazon, I think Amazon themselves have actually got it in stock at the moment at 25. But I might have a look on Camel, see if Amazon go out of stock on this ever. and what prices do at that point. But yeah, there'll be plenty of money in that either way. So that was good. That's all the media. Oh, I've got some scarves. I love my scarves, but I lose my scarves.
You buy the similar type of scarf every time, just in different colours.
Oh, I just love them. So yeah, one like that. That's a keeper. This one's a keeper. I got 3 for £1. This is at the Jumble. So right, and then this one. I tried to look this up. I don't know if this is worth selling. Oh God, I thought they were going to fall over then. I tried to get some information on this. It's his duffer. It's a really nice quality one. Don't know. I couldn't find any completeds on it. If not, I'll just keep it because I will lose the others. Do you want those?
Oh, thanks.
And then you'll have seen in the video with Daniel where he was holding up all these shirts. Yes, I know people who messaged me already. The Arsenal one is a fake. It actually says in it unofficial, I think.
Oh, does that?
But what happened, I did film a lot more footage at the Jumble Sale, and somehow I managed to film it upside down. Yeah. I actually filmed the guy. They had tables covered in clothes, and then behind, hung up, they had all the stuff they thought had a bit more value. And they had all these football shirts hung up, and they went there £3 each, or 2 for £4. So I said, I'll give you a tenner for all of them, which was 6 or something. I can't remember how it went. Anyway, I got all 6 for a tenner, and they were hung up. And I actually filmed the guy getting them down and chatting with me, and it was all upside down, so I couldn't use it. I haven't had a chance to look up values, but I'll share them quickly.
Yes, Andy, Duffer St George.
Yes, Duffer St George. I don't know if it's got any value though. If you know anything, let me know.
Adam says, what do they smell like? They smell like they need a wash.
Do they? I
grabbed
got
that Jumble Sale smell about them.
Yeah, these smell alright. She started me off now. I'm sniffing things. With the sports shirts, I don't know a lot about it. I know if you find some vintage football shirts, they can be worth silly money, and on the whole, they're worth picking up for £1 or £2. So I just grabbed a lot. I really have no idea what this stuff's worth. This is Valentino Rossi, as you can see, really lovely condition. So that's like MotoGP stuff, isn't it? I think.
You're asking me.
Yeah. Yeah, all genuine, really nice quality.
Yeah.
And there was another one like that, this one. So I haven't had a chance to look these up, but I think there's got to be a market. They've got to be worth more than whatever I paid on them, which ended up being about £1.50. So yeah, Honda one there. And then football ones, as I shared in the video, we've got a Carson, which somebody told me was a goalie one. See, I know nothing. And that one is a genuine England Umbro one. Long sleeve, really nice condition. This I think will sell well, if nothing else, because of the size. It's vast.
Vast. Is that
it's vast.
A new official term? It's vast.
Yeah. So this is the Southampton one, and this is genuine. It's got in there pony official merchandise of the Saints. So yep, I don't think I'll have any trouble shifting that one. This is the one everyone was telling me was fake.
Yeah.
So I'll probably just redonate that or something.
So that's a shame.
Or isn't David into Arsenal?
Oh, I don't know. David's 17. Is like, it changes daily, I'm sure.
Well, it's XL anyway, and he's more my sort of size, isn't he? So that one, yeah. But when you're paying so little for them, who cares? It's like you can afford to make a mistake. Oh, this is another Valentino Rossi. If anyone knows if these are any good, these MotoGP ones. Oh, there you go. That one actually says Moto on it. There you go. And then this was in the video. I think this is cool. It's like Stuart called it a tabard. Is that what you call this? Like it goes over your kit.
No idea.
It's Nike and it's tagged, so I went for it.
Does it not say anything on the tag? No, it says men's.
So
no.
It was tagged and it was Nike, so I went for it at £3. And this one, as I showed in the video, this is really nice. It's so heavy. It's really good quality. This is official England cricket jumper, originally priced at 60, which is insane. I don't know what.
Very nice.
I don't know what I could get back.
Actually.
I haven't looked up to see what people have achieved on these, but who knows? I could probably get 40 or 50 out of it, maybe.
Yeah.
Don't know. And then this one was a complete punt. It's the band Shed 7, who are a great band. I was into them. Oh, when was I quite into them?
Have you looked this up?
Late 90s. I haven't had a chance. But it's so cool.
It is really cool.
As a Christmas
I was just
present.
thinking if there's no value, you know, you could keep it yourself.
It's too big for me.
Oh, is it?
It's a large. It'd swamp me. But you know, if this was like a band that I was really into, I'd be so happy to get that as a Christmas present. A Christmas Shed 7 t-shirt. How many of them are there about?
Not many these days, I wouldn't think.
Yeah. So, and it looks like it's not been worn. The print hasn't come off or anything. So I was really pleased with that.
Can I give these back to you?
Yeah, of course you can. Oh, I only took your skirt with me then. Okay. Like this. I was looking this up before we went live. This was my punt.
Yeah, there's just a comment about that. Did Nick just say a complete punt?
Yes, this was a complete punt. I've got not. I'll get that wrong in a minute. I keep saying that. I rummaged in all of the cuddly toy boxes at the Jumble Sale, right near the end, and fished this guy out, and just noticed that it just said Harris Tweed on it, which I know is well, I think it's like in some of the Scottish islands, you have to make this material on a certain Scottish island. Otherwise, by law, you can't call it Harris Tweed, and it makes it very sought after and whatever. And then these bears, this is a handmade. I think it even says on it, Harris Tweed, the Harris Tweed Authority. So it's all genuine certification. It's got the whole malarkey on there. Anyway, I looked into it. Knew these are £50 and upwards. Used, I don't know. There's so few on eBay, but I reckon I'll get 30 or 40 out of it.
I was thinking about 30.
Yeah. It's a really nice thing.
It's lovely.
I think we'll need to sort this out. That probably need to be in a bow, would it?
Yes. Yeah, I don't know. Might.
So there you go.
Is
handmade
that
teddy bear.
him? Or can you take it off?
I don't know. We'll tie it in a bow and.
Yeah, it's just a bit frayed, but we might have to tidy that up.
Yeah. So he was. I can't even remember. 10p.
So cool.
Yeah, might have
You're
been.
a bear collector, then that is just.
Well, exactly. And they're unique because they're handmade one-offs apparently.
Yeah.
So
a Hebridean Huggy.
Is that what it says?
Yeah.
Hebridean Hug. Oh, there you go. So it's from the Outer Hebrides. I don't know if it's a specific island, but yeah. Hebridean Huggy. So keep your eyes out for those. Eyes out. Eyes
peeled.
Peeled. Yes.
Yeah, don't take your eyes out.
And then this guy that again was.
He takes his eyes out.
Yes, if he had any. I've got him working. He does talk. Oh, maybe he doesn't.
I'm Mr. Potato Head. What's it to you?
So, if you didn't see when I had one of these before, they have all of the mouth and nose and eyes, but it's all animated. So the eyes jiggle and his mouth goes up and down, and then you press a button here, and he pops all of his bits off. He pops his bits. So 50p I paid on it. Completeds of these recently have been like up in the £90+ bracket with all the bits. Somebody messaged me and reckoned that I could get hold of the bits if I contacted the company that makes these. So Hasbro. So I'm going to have a go at that. I don't know how much, don't know if that is possible, but even if I have to pay for the bits, it would be so worth it.
Darren said,
what?
Nice to see you here on tonight.
Oh yeah. This is Z's new look. So yeah, that was a really nice find. Even as it is, I would imagine I could get pretty good money out of that for somebody who maybe has one that, the motor's gone or whatever. So yeah, worth looking out for. I rummaged through loads of the boxes and bags and stuff for all the bits, but they weren't there. And then, oh, I got a phone. I said when I sorted out all my electronics last time, I was going to steer away from buying BT phones. I bought 2 lots today. No, yesterday. But that as a set, I should get 25 out of it, hopefully. And it was £2, I think. Can't remember.
Don't ask me, I wasn't there.
And then when I was buying that potato head and a couple of other bits, I was moving my way down the sort of toy stall, looking at stuff as I went, moving my stuff, and I had my bag behind me, which I was shuffling along. So I had a little pile of stuff in front of me. And then there was a guy who got to the board games at the end before I did, had a couple of nice bits actually that I would have bought myself. But fair enough, he got there first. And he was really struggling because he had arms full of stuff. So I said, excuse me, mate, do you want me to hold your bag and you can just put them in and blah, blah, blah. So I turned around to help out this guy, came back, and a woman had grabbed vintage Fisher-Price wooden, the first early edition, really, really nice condition one. She'd grabbed it out of my pile, paid for it. And as I turned around, I said, oh, I had a phone here. Where's my Fisher-Price phone gone? And the lady behind went, oh, I've just sold it to this lady. And she just looked at me, made a funny face, walked off. If that was me, I'd have went, oh, really sorry. Here you are. Got her 50p back or whatever. You know what I mean? But she just looked at me and sort of went, and buggered off.
Yeah.
I was like, how rude.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I didn't get the vintage Fisher-Price chatter phone. They're not worth a great deal, but I probably would have bundled it with this. Not sure what value is in this, but we had these as
writing
kids.
on the back. Yeah.
Maybe a child's written on it a little bit. It's the Twinkle Twinkle Little Star Fisher-Price. I'm not going to get it going. But yeah, if you're sort of in that 40-year-old bracket, you'll remember these. But yeah, that's probably, well, as old as me. Probably 40 years old. Fully working, a bit discoloured. No idea if there's any value in it, but there you go. Things like that from my childhood, I can't leave behind. Should we have a look in the chat? Have you been keeping up?
I've been glancing at it every now and then.
Dave Rowland, I got a boxed Mr. Potato Head. What, this one? The talking one? That'd be worth a load of money if it's boxed. I bet Ben's got one. He collects all that Toy Story stuff. But yeah. Excuse me.
Just to wipe your nose.
Karen No Crafts Just More says, was she an older lady? They are savage. No, I don't think she was much older than me. She just didn't give a monkeys.
And you said that somebody, at one point you were looking at stuff and then somebody was fishing stuff out of your bag.
Oh, God, yeah. I had most of this stuff already in a giant IKEA bag. And I put it down while I was looking at, I went back to the electronics and was rummaging, seeing what was left. And I turned around and there was 2 guys fishing all the stuff out of my bag. And, oh, this radio is really nice. And I turned around and went, yeah, that's why I bought it, mate. They were like, oh, they were really nice about it. And then one of the stall holders came around. They were just tidying up and whatever. And he grabbed my whole bag full and shoved it under the stool. I was like, hang on. I bought all of that. You have to keep your eyes peeled. Jamie says, Jamie Millen, I went to a car boot a few weeks ago and there was almost a fight between 2 women over a Woody character doll. The things you see at car boots at 7 on a Sunday morning. Yeah. It's not unusual. We saw a fight at... That
was at a Jumble Sale.
A Jumble?
That was over clothes.
Yeah.
All things.
I didn't really... Did you see it going on?
Yeah, I did. And one of the women... We told this story anyway. One of the women got thrown out, didn't she? So they had to physically manhandle her out of the building.
I think I was in the other room, so I kind of missed it all.
Yeah, it was quite a thing.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even like the good, sort of brands clothing. It was just the general Jumble clothing.
People get so worked up, don't they?
They really do.
Yeah, totally. So unnecessary.
Yeah.
Okay. Should we do more tap?
Yeah.
First thing I got at the Jumble, the one I was at with Alison.
Don't run over the dog.
Monty.
Come here.
Was 3 radios.
Getting in the way again.
That one.
Yeah. That, sweetheart, you're going to get run over.
Oh, this one's heavy.
I can't hold that one as well.
And I had a conversation with the guys at the electronics store. They were lovely people, they were just there to raise money for charity. But I just said to them, out of interest, do you test the electronics at all? And they guy went, oh yeah, all tested, all working. So I pick up this, and I just and I didn't say anything to him. You know, they're just there for the charity. But I thought, right. And I thought maybe you put batteries in it. But
good job you didn't say anything. They probably said you'd taken the plug off.
Yeah. No, this stuff wasn't tested, honestly. Anyway, what I got was
so you got a new version of the Roberts.
a modern Roberts DAB. Isn't as great as I thought it might be. 20 plus they're going for, but it doesn't have a mains power adapter, so I might have to pick up a cheap one to go with it. So modern Roberts, and then
vintage
Roberts. I looked this one up. What did I say? Not a great deal, 20 to 30 pounds if it works. It's old and crusty, needs a clean, but nice looking, sort of, I don't know, 70s, I'm guessing. So that's that one. I paid a tenner on the 3, but got this as well, which, you know, should get me my money back anyway. PS3 wireless. And then, oh, Monty's farted.
Oh no, he has.
Can you smell it?
Yes. It's a good job you haven't got smell-o-vision.
Oh, that's strong.
That's really bad.
Oh, you filthy animal.
He wants to go out.
Oh.
If I let him out, he'll just bark to come back in again. Go on, leave it behind. Off you go.
I'll keep the door open.
Oh dear.
Any dog owners out there, you know what this smells like.
Yeah, like putrid egg.
Yeah. Oh. Anyway, this I'm hoping is going to be the best out of the 3. It's a really nice Grundig transistor radio.
I swear to you, my grandparents had one exactly like this. I remember this across the top. Used to fascinate me.
Oh.
I used to think it said something because I was very small at this point, obviously.
Yeah, it's got like symbols across the top. All those buttons. You must select what wavelengths or something.
Yeah.
When I saw it, I thought they were like cassette player buttons, but there's nowhere to put a cassette, so it's just a radio. Anyway, this needs a lot of TLC. It's very grubby, but if it's working, I'm looking at 50 plus. And one guy randomly got way more. I don't know why.
Lots of paint on it. You might have to get some.
It's lost its aerial. That's going to damage the value.
Yeah. So
who knows? But I think my money's safe at £10 for and that Sony pad as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Colin Max is blaming the dog. Really? It's definitely dog fart. Yeah.
Mine aren't that bad, are they?
No, they can be bad, but they're never that bad.
Honestly, you know when Monty's farted.
Jackson Andrew, you really shouldn't blame Monty. Oh, dear.
My dad had that radio in his workshop, says Chrissy. Yeah. Talking of not buying BT phones, as I was a while back, I bought another BT phone. This was so cheap. I got the whole thing for £1, so I don't know what model this is actually. It's not the one on the box. It's a twin set with answering machine. It's it doesn't even say. Freestyle 750. I don't think that's a particularly good one. Anyway, another set of phones for me to test. A Filofax. I saw Carla mentioning these recently, and I've seen other resellers say that they picked them up. So I grabbed it. It was when I was buying a few bits of the bric-a-brac, and it was kind of chucked in, so it doesn't really owe me anything. And this version, which is a Filofax City, feels like leather, but I don't know that it is. Yeah, about £12 with shipping on. It's unused. It's got all its little inserts in. So yeah, quite happy with that.
He's just sitting in the doorway now.
Is he? Yeah, you smell, dog. And then this, I don't know if there's any value in it really, but happy to pick up a sealed Team GB 2012 Olympics
Double duvet.
double duvet. Yeah, I assume it's got the pillowcases in as well.
It should do.
What does it say?
Does it say on the other side?
No.
Includes 2 pillowcases.
Oh, there you go. So yeah, it's everything pictured. Got to be some money in that, surely.
Although I don't know why you'd want to put that on your bed. I really don't.
If you were in Team GB. Maybe. I don't know. It's got to be worth more than whatever I paid for it at the Jumble.
Yeah.
I think it was £2. So that is all the tat I picked up. See, I didn't go mad. Yeah.
Oh, what about that radio with the projector thing in it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, not radio, it's a clock, isn't it?
Yeah, it is a... I don't know if it's got a radio. No, it doesn't have a radio. Yeah, I tested this earlier, and it's pretty cool. It's got its mains lead, and when you plug in the mains lead, this lights up all different colours and stuff, and then it projects time on the ceiling.
Yeah.
Through here.
And you tested
It's
it
actually
earlier,
doing it now.
didn't you?
Yeah, I tested it. All works. It's pretty cool. About £20 I'm hoping to get out of that. And I think I paid £1.
Yeah.
And that's it. That's everything now.
Oh,
it's beeping at me. So there you go. I'm done.
okay. Well, I haven't got anything to say really.
No. You had a
Just
couple of
been-
good sales though, didn't you? What
Yeah.
was...
I did. One hasn't been paid for, which is annoying. It was an offer.
Yeah, you sold in quite quick succession 2 items of kids' clothes for 50 quid,
Yeah.
which...
One I shared on Instagram. It was a wool coat from Peru. I sold that for 20, and then I took an offer of £30 on a petite bateau coat. I think it was age 2 to 3, maybe. It was around that sort of size. Just a raincoat, but it's like a French designer, kids designer brand. But they haven't paid for it yet, which is really annoying.
Yeah, very annoying.
Yeah.
Oh, Carla's in the chat. Hi, Carla. I don't know if you were in when I mentioned you earlier. I was thanking you for the shoes, which are here. So thanks again for that. I haven't had a chance to wear them. I'm still wearing the white ones.
Which are getting filthier by the day.
Which, yeah, I wore them out and it was raining and they're now not very white. They'll have to go through the wash. So, yeah, thanks, Carla. Thanks for popping into the chat.
Karen says, question, Andrew, have you sorted out your broken rail? What are you doing with the clothing storage now? I have got as far as buying bags. I haven't taken everything off the rail yet. So that's my job for next week.
Yes.
Yeah.
One of the rails that I hung in Andrew's office was so overloaded it fell off the wall. It pulled the screws out of the wall.
Yeah.
So we're doing away with that.
One
rail.
item too many.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. But I bought 11 by 14 inch poly bags that you can use for FBA as well, because I've got the suffocation warning labels on them.
Yep.
Yeah. So I'm hoping that I bought that size particularly because they fit in the plastic crates and they also fit in like the donor boxes that you get for Calax.
I think we'll probably have to get some bigger ones as well.
Yeah, I'll definitely need to get some bigger because coats and anything bulky won't fit in.
Yeah. I had because I've just started sending up, well, as I said, I think I'm on 8 boxes, 15 kilo boxes or something, gone up in the last week or so to FBA. Things have started selling, even though most of the gear I'm sending up now, I'm pricing higher than everyone else because I'm pitching it for the Christmas rush when everyone else below me sells out. But I managed to sell a Wii Fit for £140. It was new. You'll never get that for a used one. And I really thought I'd be lucky to get that even at Christmas, but yeah, it got to the warehouse and it sold. So that freaked me out. And I managed to sell a Super Nintendo pad for 35 as well. And again, that I thought I'd priced high, but clearly not. Yeah, that was good.
Right. And Daisy said, what's our Insta? It's Adventures in Reselling, I think with underscores in between, maybe.
Do you want to check that?
I'll double check that, but I think it is.
I had a question a minute ago. What was that about? Lee asked, what's in the yellow bag next to Andrea's head? Good question.
Yeah,
this.
That's us. So we are, if you can see. adventures in reselling. Well, I say our account, but actually I post on it and Nick's never looked at it.
I don't know what Instagram is.
So don't, if you message me on Instagram, don't imagine that you're actually talking to Nick, because you're not. I get that all the time. You get tagged in like gaming stuff, which I have no interest in whatsoever, and I think, oh well, thanks for that, but I'm not Nick.
I've literally been on Instagram once just to have a look at Andrew's page,
yeah,
and thought, I just don't get it.
You'll find lots of kid stuff and clothing stuff and more girly stuff on there, but you don't post on there, do you?
No.
I might share. Sometimes I share. I shared your electronic sales and stuff like that. Things of interest, but
yeah, I should get involved really, but I'm not down with the kids enough. Excuse me. I'm getting really hot. I might have to take my jumper off. Oh, I'm gonna have a coughing fit in a minute. The yellow bag, as somebody was asking Lee, is a JCB kids tool kit thingy, which I need to get listed for Christmas. It's still got its tag. Don't know if it's new.
It doesn't look new.
Probably not.
No, it's got some.
Yeah, I've sold that sort of thing before. Not big money, but they tend to go quick. That's what that is.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So let's talk about Ben Smith. Who is Ben Smith? Is there a Ben Smith in the chat?
Who is Ben Smith?
Well, he says, Adam says, Ben Smith has been trying to find out about Nick's new post account.
Oh, in the chat.
Yeah, I don't know if he asked earlier, but there's chat.
Yeah, I'm much happier with it. I've managed to get my label printer sorted. It was printing. It wasn't printing properly for a while, was it?
But you changed the labels, didn't you?
Yeah.
You changed the label roll, and now it works lovely.
Yeah, I had an old roll of labels in it, and I think they had, I don't know, just gone off.
Yeah.
Somehow.
Goodness.
Put brand new labels in it, and that solved that problem. So that's great. I've actually managed to find out that I am being charged the old prices, but I still can't do it on average weight because I have to input the weight of each item. So it has kind of messed that up, and I have to send more stuff by Hermes now because I'm restricted by the 2 kilo limit. But it's good, and I'm going to stick with it. I think I'm going to do parcels and large letters. Well, large letters, and parcels up to 2 kilos, all through my click and drop account, and I will use Hermes for everything else. The really good bit about it is that it's all tracked now, and I don't have to pay any more for it. And yeah, and the tracking is automatically updated on eBay. So yeah, it's good. I'm still getting to grips with it, but
that's some of the positive things, isn't it? The fact that it talks to eBay and you get the tracking. So yeah, we don't have that worry about people, saying, "Oh, this didn't turn up."
Yeah, and eBay recognizes those 2D barcodes they've got now as proof of delivery. Another cool thing is, similar to the Hermes one, it imports all your data from eBay, so it's already there. I just have to input the weights, which is a bit of a fiddle because I'm used to just chucking everything in a mailing sack, weighing it, and dividing by the amount of parcels and inputting one number. That's how I used to do it. It was so quick, so easy. So it's still a bit of a chore, but every time I do it, it's speeding up, so I'm getting used to it. So yeah. Darren's got a question. What is your current most long tail item you still have that is yet to sell? I haven't got a clue.
Oh, I've had a super chat from Colin.
Don't know, Darren. I've been getting more and more into, if things don't sell, I make them move, either by marking them down or taking them off and giving them to charity. There are still a few old bits, but I've got a stupid Postman Pat board game that I can't sell.
We had 2, didn't we? And one of them sold eventually.
Did we? Oh, you had one?
Yeah, I had one.
Yeah, you managed to sell yours. I can't sell mine. What did you do differently?
I don't know, but it did take a long time to sell.
Yeah.
I mean, it might sell over Christmas time.
I think you had a different thing, though. Was yours Postman Pat?
It was Postman Pat. It was a different game.
It was a different game.
It was a board game.
Yeah, I don't think mine has any real value. So, yeah, Quillen super chatted. Hi, mate. How are you doing? It says, help. Someone look item Someone look at item number. It's got an item number there. What is shipping? If somebody in the chat can help Krillin out and look up that item number. I'm confused. What can you not see the shipping?
I don't know, but we can't look right now.
I don't know. Hopefully, if someone's in the chat and you can see Krillin's message, try and work out what that's all about.
Yeah, but thank you for the super chat.
Yes. Hopefully, if I scroll down, someone knows what's going on with that. I don't know.
Oh, Ben Smith still says, but you've answered that now about what's happened with your Royal Mail account.
Yeah, we're using click and drop. Oh, blimey, it's just jumped to the end. Scott, question, Nick, how many items at FBA? Don't know, haven't looked. Lots more than there were a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
Have you seen any Q4 increase yet? I don't know if it's Q4 related. I've seen an increase in FBA sales just because I sent those boxes up. Yeah, I would imagine it is Christmas sales. Oh, Kevin's answered Krillin, I assume they're $22.50 shipping. So there you go.
And then there was a second question. Does it say which shipping option, global ship, first class, etc.? I don't know. I don't know why we're talking about that, because we can't see it.
I don't understand.
There's another question from Sib K. What does everyone do with the 9 million plastic bags they end up with? I cleared out the cupboard the other day, and I've got a massive, like, Toys R Us bag full of bags for life. So
is it not right there? Oh no, it's not.
No, but I'm going to take them to charity.
Yeah, we end up with loads of carrier bags. I did from the Jumble today.
Yeah,
and when you
buy,
buy,
I've kept a few of them that were used, but I think charity shops can use them, can't they? So
yeah, charity shops generally welcome you giving them bags, so that's a good idea. Or you can, of course, recycle them in most supermarkets. But we ended up with about 30 bags for life, didn't we? Because when you buy, quite often at boot sales, you'll pick up, I don't know, a load of Brio or whatever already in a bag for life, one of those big ones. You just take it away. That's where we got most of these IKEA bags from.
Yeah, the IKEA bags are brilliant though when you go to jumble sales and boot sales.
Yeah, that's what they're made for, isn't it? Hauling tat.
What are you saying about IKEA?
Yeah. I'm just reading in the chat. I'm not sure what that's all about.
One man right says, will you be doing a Legend of Zagor vid next week?
Oh, if I get time. I've still got a massive list of videos I want to do. Maybe. That's as far as I'll go with that. We are so busy at the moment, honestly. Fitting in making videos is tough. At least with the live ones, we know it's scheduled and when we're going to do it, and all we have to do is sit down, press a button, and go live. There's very little planning, so it doesn't actually take, beyond the hour that we sit here and chat to you guys, it doesn't take out much from our time. And we enjoy, we enjoy chatting, and it's like a social outlet for us. Making a video that I've got to plan and then edit and do all the malarkey for. Yeah, I'm finding it harder and harder to find the space at the moment because I'm so busy. But I will make a video of the Zagor game, which I think is up there now. At some point, I want to do a Ghost House one as well, or Ghost Castle. Sorry.
Did you already do one of those?
No, I did one for Hero Quest.
Oh, okay.
And I did a little close up on the vintage Guess Who. I just really like those because they're a really nice little concise video.
Interesting, I think.
Yeah.
Darren says, I've created one giant carrier bag in which I plan to steal the moon with.
Okay. I want some of whatever Darren's on tonight. Then, of course, auction it on eBay, as we really don't have room for it. Awesome. Good luck with that plan, Darren. Let me know how that works out for you. Jason, I got a bottle of Sticky Off. Cheers, Nick. Great stuff. Yeah, I love that stuff. It's awesome. I don't know where mine is. There's stuff everywhere. Here we go.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw, I made a little video because people have been asking me for ages, how do I get sticky stuff off? There's many, many ways of doing it. You can use like WD-40 or whatever, but I find that, far too greasy.
That's probably the best stuff that you've had so far.
Yeah, and it's a natural substance, I think. It's just some sort of citrus-based thing. So I really like it, and it works. So there's that. Yeah. On the other video, there's links to Amazon to pick it up.
You babysitted for the twins, didn't you, during the week? And they're not very well. They've got chicken pox. And was it Iris wearing that was watching that bit of footage over and over again.
Oh yeah. When I babysat for the twins, they like to. We make little videos together with me and the twins. Some have been on the channel, and they like to watch themselves back. So she was sitting there on my phone watching little videos of herself, and then she found the clips that were still on my phone of me peeling labels off things, and she was hooked. She was rewatching me peeling stickers off. And I'm like, you don't want to watch them. Did you want me to find a video of you on your bike or something? No, I want to watch the labels. And she just watched me peeling labels off. But a few people said on that video that it was so satisfying just watching me peel labels. Who knew? Anyway. Question, sports hall in the attic? Yes. Next week. Are we going to do it next week?
What?
Get
Sort in the attic?
Get the attic stuff down.
Yeah.
That's the plan. We don't always stick to plans, but that's the plan. We will. I'm going to condense all of this again, get 2 or 3 bays clear, empty the attic, sort it. We don't even really know what we've got, do we, up there?
No. Adam Kelsey says, see above. Not sure what we're looking at above.
See above?
But I don't know. Have we missed something?
See above. Did we miss a super chat?
No.
What am I seeing above, Adam?
Don't know.
Okay, let me scroll back. What am I seeing above? What Darren said, one snag, it won't fit on the butt. He's still talking about his moon, his big moon idea. Darren's lost it tonight. What are you drinking, mate? Okay. This program has been brought to you by
Gavin says that
Sticky.
sticky off is very toxic. Be careful.
Oh, okay. I assumed because of the smell, it was like made of citrus. What's it made of? How can you read? I can't read that. I'd need a magnifying glass.
Oh, here we are. Flammable liquid and vapor causes skin irritation, may cause an allergic skin reaction, causes serious eye irritation, very toxic to aquatic life.
Wow. It's not a natural product, people, if I said
with
that.
long-lasting effects. Take precautionary measures against static discharge, wear protective gloves, protective clothing, eye protection, face protection. Oh my God.
In the video, I'm smearing it around with my finger.
By a balaclava.
Well, it's never burnt my fingerprints off.
Remove immediately all contaminated clothing. Rinse skin with water, shower. If in eyes, rinse cautiously with water for several minutes. Remove contact lenses if present and easy to do. Continue rinsing. In case of fire, use carbon dioxide for extinction. Wow.
I don't care. I love the
Good stuff. That's good stuff, people. Good stuff.
Forget the comment about it's lovely and natural and made of citrus. They just put that smell in to make it smell natural.
It does work well, though.
That's why it's bloody good. It's got a lethal chemicals.
You might
in
need
it.
to wear a pair of gloves in future when it's
smearing it around with your fingers. Maybe don't do that bit.
Yeah.
Excellent. Okay. Yeah. Adam, laugh out loud. That is the least natural product ever. Yeah. Don't listen to me.
Oh dear.
Okay. Right. I think on that bombshell, we will let you lovely people go and get on with your Sunday evenings.
Yes.
We're going to share a bottle of wine and chill out.
And watch X Factor.
You'll watch X Factor. I'll probably sneak in here and do something useful.
You probably will.
Anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy what we do, let us know by leaving us a thumbs up and a comment below if you're watching this later on after the fact. We've currently still got just under 200 viewers. So thanks for joining us. Thanks for sticking with us for nearly an hour and 10. And we'll be back on Tuesday for a chat.
Is that on Zahir's channel this week? I think it is.
I can never remember which way round we are.
Is.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I think we're on Zahir's channel Tuesday, so join us if you can.
Do you have a guest on Thursday?
I have not planned a guest for Thursday.
Oh. Name's in the hat then.
Yeah. I will try and get a guest on for the Thursday guest slot.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see you soon. We'll be back next Sunday, whatever, with a jumble haul. Yes.
Yes, I'm looking forward to that one. I can go to that one.
Fill a bag jumble. We're going to try and get first in line, are we?
I hope so.
Yeah.
We were about first in line last time. We sat in the car and then somebody turned up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll be back next week with another jumble haul. We'll let you know how we got on at that one. Until then, thanks for joining us.
Yeah. Have a good week, everyone.
Yep. Take care. See you soon.
Bye.